Welcome, language learners from all around the globe, to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Onion Eating. In the charming countryside of England, amidst rolling hills and picturesque villages, there's a tradition that might bring tears to your eyes, both from laughter and from the pungent aroma. Welcome to the eccentric and unforgettable world of the Great English Onion Eating Competition. This quirky event is like no other, where participants and spectators alike shed their inhibitions and dive headfirst into a world of fun, flavour, and yes, a lot of onions. The origins of this peculiar event can be traced back to the heart of England, where it began as a jovial challenge among friends. What started as a simple dare in a local pub, with someone biting into a raw onion, quickly evolved into a full-blown competition that has captivated the imagination of many. As the tradition took root and grew, it became a staple event in small towns across England, attracting participants from all walks of life. But the most famous is in a town called Newent. Farmers, teachers, students, and even the occasional local celebrity come together in the spirit of camaraderie and humour. So how does this peculiar competition work? It's rather straightforward, yet absurdly amusing. Contestants are given raw, unpeeled onions and are tasked with consuming them in the shortest time possible. Sound easy? Well, there are a few rules that make the competition more challenging and, well, teary-eyed. No peel left behind. Participants must consume the entire onion, peel and all, and must not use any condiments to make it more palatable. They are allowed to wash it down with half a pint of bitter. Hands-free. Eating utensils are strictly prohibited. It's all about gnawing, crunching, and munching, using only your teeth. The clock is ticking. Contestants are timed, and the one who manages to finish their onion the fastest takes home the coveted title. The taste of victory and tears. The winner not only gets bragging rights, but also a bouquet of onions as their grand prize. As much as the competition itself is an attraction, the atmosphere is what truly sets this event apart. It's not just about devouring onions, but a jovial and spirited celebration of community and laughter. It is usually held in conjunction with a beer festival. Friends and family gather, picnicking and cheering on their favourite contestants. The camaraderie among the participants is palpable. They share tales of past competitions and give newcomers tips on how to tackle the challenging task of munching through the layers of an onion. There's an undeniable sense of unity and a shared willingness to make a spectacle of themselves for the pure joy of it. What makes the Great English Onion Eating Competition so enchanting is the deep connection it forges with the local community. It's about preserving tradition and celebrating the quirky side of life. The event brings people together, from young to old, to revel in the spectacle of onions being devoured with zest and humour. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, this might be a tradition we have lost. The competition was suspended in 2020 and has not restarted due to a lack of interest. Maybe you want to start your own competition and invite all your friends. You might leave with tears in your eyes, but they'll be tears of laughter and memories that will last a lifetime. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.